Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are completely new, hello, I'm sincerely Niko, and in today's video we're going to be doing a full face using Uoma. Like these two colors are perfect. There are not a lot of mattes in this palette, so I had to work around with what I could do, and I did not want to put the green on baby, my under eyes was so smooth. Then I'm going to take the Micro Smooth powder from Sephora collection in shade number 60, and I'm just going to press the product in and kind of buff around some of the product a little bit so that my face is definitely set and matte and smooth.
Turn it, leave it, stop formatting.